Welcome, welcome everybody to Tuesday Night Live. I cannot believe May is almost over. What happened? Okay, so we have a whole nother week. Of course, right after Memorial Day, we've got a great 3-day weekend here. So I would love to hear from any of you, you included, Lori, anybody who sold anything, put it in the chat. I want to know how much you sold this week. Did you sell $5, $10, 500, 1,000? Whatever you did, type it in the chat. I want to see, have you had any sales since last Tuesday night? Let's see, let's see, let's see. Can you tell me how you posted that still picture? Oh yeah, we can, Lenore will help you with that one. All right, I want to see some sales. I want to see some great messages here. I want to see some, anything that you guys did this last week. Reorders, sales of any kind, anything. So Cecile, congratulations, you sold, I think that's a 175, or is that a bracket and a 75?
It's supposed to be a dollar sign. It's 75.
Okay, dollar sign. Okay. So you had a $75 sale. Congratulations. I assume it was something you had in stock, hopefully.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Nice. And Kim had a $250 day, a $50 day, and a $116 day. Okay, Kim, we're going to pick your brain. How did you do that?
Well, I have my friend in Michigan who's been on a lot of our meetings and sharing. And so finally, she sent me the list of all the things that she needs. So I told her, okay. And it was about $250. So then the $50 one, that's for my, I get 5 soaps, hand soap, every, I don't know, 3 weeks or a month for my work. So I put them all over the place. You know, we just started them in the bathroom, but I put one in the kitchen and I put one over by the shop and I put one.
Wait, what did you put all over work?
The hand soap.
Oh, hand. Okay,
yeah,
got it.
Yeah. So we got hand soap, Mary Kay hand soap at my job. So it's everywhere. And
nice.
then the 116, I sold a regular Time Wise miracle set. So
another skincare customer.
I know. Yeah, that's awesome.
Love that one.
Those are on different days, but yeah.
Nice. Congratulations. Cecile, how'd you sell your $75?
I was just asking around people who missed something or saw something that I had and figured I could use it now or for their daughter.
Nice. Congratulations. Carrie McCurdy, your daughter had a wedding and you had a $450 week. Busy girl. Her daughter got married on the weekend up in Santa Rosa. So Carrie survived the wedding. Wow. This is the last kid that's getting married.
Wow.
So Carrie, tell us, how did you do your 450?
Well, 300 was chemo cells, so it was 10 chemo packages.
Okay, nice.
And then 100 was just, I believe somebody called me for product before I left, so.
Okay. And how did you get support on the chemo care packages? How did that work for you?
Well, I told them in my polka dot class or polka dot group, and I also told them at Brentwood Chamber. So.
Okay. And remind me in a second to come back to that and tell you about how that's all happening this Thursday. So congratulations, Carrie, on a kid's wedding, wrapping up month 3 of DIQ and having a $450 week. Congratulations. Sandy Moeller, 242. How'd you do that? Give us a scoop.
Actually, I just added in another one. It's close to 300. Mostly, it's all reorders, but also I switched hairdressers, and she's ordered about $75.
Nice.
To finalize it with her tomorrow, actually.
Nice.
I know.
Gotta love that.
Yeah.
Good for you. Miss Lagerstrom, 590. And I know you had some health issues this week. So Lori, how'd you sell almost $600?
Well, as you know, the preferred customer book hit. And so people were calling. And so I did a lot of those, and somebody was running out of sometimes, oh dear, I get these texts. It's like, help, you know, I feel like they're that lady on the ad, you know,
that's banging on the door saying, open
on the door.
Mascara.
Foundation, I have something I need found. Well, this one was lifting serum. She was like, I'm out of lifting serum. I don't think I can make it. It's like, okay, let's make sure you don't run out.
So
Anyway.
that would be somebody I would sit down and put my hand on her hand and say, we need to talk about the opportunity, because when you're getting low, all you've got to do is go online and place an order. You never have to worry about ever running out again. You should check this opportunity out.
I've talked with her. Her husband is Alzheimer's. It's anyway.
She's got a lot on her plate. I get it. Okay, well, congratulations on a great week. And then who am I missing? Promises must follow up 100 to 125-ish. Good for you, Jen. It's all in the follow-up, babe.
Mhm.
So it's the follow-up and the follow-through. In fact, right before the meeting tonight, I was like, okay, I did 3 virtual parties last night. I was like, I forgot to close all these parties. So it was like, how fast can I call these people? 2 of the women, I'm trying to recruit them though, versus having them buy from me. I'm like, you know what? Just join Mary Kay because you speak Spanish. Anyway, but the follow-up is really, really, really important. And I will tell you guys one tip when you're asking them to do their hashtag party board, and I'm saying you have 15 minutes to text it to me for a gift. I'm saying put a time on the bottom between, and you give them the parameter, 9 and noon and 2 and 4 that's a good time for me to catch you tomorrow. What's a good time for me to text or call you tomorrow? And they'll write that on the bottom of the hashtag party board. So then you're not chasing them. So congratulations on some great sales, you guys. And then Shalane sold the satin hands and a mineral sunblock. So 66. Nice job. How did you sell those? Just like randomly you walk around with satin hands, or how did you do that?
No, the satin hands was actually my friend. She gifted her satin hands to someone else. So she's like, I need a new one. So she was going to my friend Charmaine's going away party. So I brought it and then she bought it. And then the sunblock was a girl at work that I've become kind of friendly with, and she was going to Vegas. So I let her try a little bit of my sunblock. She's like, that's great. Can you bring me one tomorrow? I'm like, okay. So I sold her a sunblock.
Nice. Congratulations. And Connie Johnson, 350. How'd you have a $350 week, Connie?
Well, I got brave enough the day after Mother's Day and posted online, reminding people that Mother's Day wasn't the only day for gift giving. And so I had someone that called and like, oh, I didn't know you had satin lips. I need that. And then I also called people to let them know if they did not yet have received the lookbook, to keep their eyes open because it was on their way, on its way.
Well,
And-
Connie, you'd think that I'd called you and prepped you for that, because that is the exact perfect segue to our next topic. So you guys, here's the deal. It's one thing to mail the catalog out. It's a whole nother thing to follow up. Now, will tell you in my career, I have been guilty of not following up. I just figure, you know what, they got the book. If they need something, they'll call me. And then before I know it, it's already time to enroll them again. I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't even follow up with the last one. Oh my God. So has anybody else ever have that happen? Maybe I'm the only one. But anyway, so what I will tell you is that it is key. So print out the list of who you sent it to. And what I would probably do, because I know a lot of people are busy, is I would text a picture of you holding the lookbook. And so if you hold it, let me grab mine. Now this one's in plastic per page thing, but if you held one up that isn't plastic and shiny, and you held it up with your face next to it, and maybe even like if you've got one of the new lipsticks on or whatever, you could just point to this, like, did you did you get the, you know what I mean? Like, did you get this? And you send out a picture of you with the, huh?
Connie's showing you what she sent.
There you go. So you send a picture of you with the lookbook. That a girl. So what you do is, all you're trying to do is to get them to play ball. This isn't a long text. This is, did it come? Did it arrive? That's the first text. And the second text is, did you love the free sample? And they go, what free sample? And you're like, the moisturizer on page, what was it? Page 7, the antioxidant moisturizer. I think it was on page 7. Anyway, you could say, did it come? That's the first text. And the second
Yes,
text,
page 7. Yes, you're right.
did you like the free sample? Again, it's you're throwing a ball, they're throwing the ball back. You throw the ball, they get the ball back. And then if they say, yes, I did, say, well, I'm doing a 5 and 5. I'm doing 5 products in 5 minutes with special prices today at 12 noon. Can you jump on your lunch hour? Or I'm doing a 5 and 5 of all the new products at 7 o'clock tonight. Can you jump on to watch? you get a special discount. They'll go, yeah, I'll jump on. So what are you guys doing? You cannot wait for your customers to reach out to you. First of all, half of them don't even know the catalog came.
Mhm.
And then if they are clued into the fact that it came, they don't even know there's a sample. So we just got to take the bull by the horns and do the follow-up. So I remember as a consultant, though, I was always reluctant to call people and say, hey, Kim, how are you? Did you get the catalog? Did you want to buy anything? Because I don't want to ever ask, do you want to buy anything? So what is a great, and you guys can type it in the chat, what's your great sentence that you ask when you're doing follow-up? Type in the chat, what is a sentence that you use when you are doing a follow-up with the catalog? Is it, once you say, did you get it? Did you find the sample? Now you want to ask them, do they want to buy something? But you don't want to say, do you want to buy something? So what would you say? Feel free to type it in the chat. What would you say? You're following up with me to see if I got the lookbook. You send me a picture. So Jen's idea is, did anything catch your eye? That's a great sentence. That's a great sentence. I love that. You guys might want to jot these down. Is there anything that interests you? I love that too. What did you like the most? Or what is your skin needing right now? The one that I use a lot is, in fact, I'll just type it in here so we can put it in the video. The one that I use a lot is, it says, I wanted to check to see what you might need to stay beautiful.
I like that one.
That's what I use that one a lot. Say, well, I wanted to check in to see what you need to stay beautiful.
Mhm.
And then Connie says, do you have everything you need to stay beautiful? Say, yeah, same kind of thing. So you guys, those are all great. How you could, or like what Kim says, how's your skin? What's your skin needing right now? Is there anything you'd like to try? Now, what I often will do is let them know that there are special deals. And so I will say, did you get the catalog? Did you love it? And I say, by the way, did you know there's special deals for May? And they'll go, no, what are those? And I say, for every $50 you purchase, you're entitled to a half price item on the special deals sheet. Could I send that to you? And they go, yes, please. And then you send it to them and say, is there anything you'd like to get so you can qualify for special deals? I've had people, you guys, bump their orders up to $100 just to get a second item at half price, which makes no sense, especially if they're trying to get like a $10 item at half off. It's just like, it'd be just cheaper to buy the $10 item, but women love a deal. What can I say? So what is your skin needing right now? All great questions. What are you getting low on?
Yeah, that's very good.
Oh, I love that, Carrie.
Very-
What are you getting low
Yeah.
on?
Because you want to
Any of
be,
your-
you want to be ahead of, you want to be proactive.
Yeah, are you getting low on any of your favorite products? That's a great, I love that. Are you getting low on any of your favorite products? That's a great sentence. So you guys jot all these down, steal each other's. That's what we're here for, right? But it is all in the follow-up because you figure it doesn't do any good. So it doesn't do any good to send them the catalog without the follow-up. So now you're thinking, what if you wanted to host something in your backyard? So I was talking to Don Manley. Did it remind you to reorder anything? Oh, okay. You can ask that too. In talking with Dawn Manley, she's got a backyard that's flat that has room for a few tables. And so she's got 2 daughters in high school and she's like, I really want to do a bunch of mother-daughter events this summer. And I said, well, I would pick the days you want to do it. And when you're following up with the lookbooks, I would say to them, by the way, you've already got these people as a captive audience, even if you're texting back and forth. By the way, Kim, I'm doing a mother-daughter event. And like if a mother-daughter event, I'm doing it this Friday, next Monday, Memorial Day, and next Thursday. Would you like to come to any of those? I need to get the opinion of 20 people on the new skincare. I'm looking for anyone who has a daughter or a niece between 11 and 24. And she'll say, yeah, I do. And I say, oh my God, I'd love for you to come and give me a survey. You fill out a survey of anti-aging. Your daughter or niece fills out a survey about the product. Which of those 3 sessions would you like to come to? Now, the reason why I do more than one session is if I say, oh, it's Friday night, and she goes, oh, we're going away for the weekend. Then she'll go, call me when you have the next one. But it's like, if you get her on the phone, you want to give her as many choices as you can. So I would do maybe one Memorial Day weekend choice, maybe one next Wednesday, and maybe one, whatever, the following Saturday or whatever. And so she has 3 choices. Now, if she comes back to you and says, well, none of those dates work for me, I'd say, well, Kim, you know what? You know a lot of people. And besides, you know what? I'd love to gift you a half off shopping spree. What if we had a little gathering at your place, like something small, like 3 to 5 people? Would you maybe be interested in that? And you get a half off shopping spree. So, you know, if you get them on, have some appointments lined up for you guys. Because here's the deal: the difference between where you are and your goals and your dreams is faces. It's activity. And the longer we stay away from putting product on faces, the more scary it gets. Inactivity breeds fear. And I heard that quote a long time ago, and I thought that is so true. I'll never forget. I hadn't held a party. It was when I was maybe either a brand new director or a consultant, I can't remember, but I hadn't held a party in about 4 or 5 months. And I booked one, and I was like, where's my kit? I didn't even remember what to put in my kit. I'm like, wait, what do I need? I need washcloths. Where's my washcloths? And I was like, okay, I need cotton rounds. Where's my cotton rounds? Because I hadn't had a party in about 4 months. And so you guys, don't beat yourself up if that's you, if that's the situation you're in and you haven't done a party in 4 months. Find a need and fill it. Find a face, find somebody that you can pamper, either have it at your place or have it at her place. Does that make sense? All right. So we've got some Memorial Day stuff coming up. Lori, do you have the
Yes.
ability to share that with us?
I hope I did. You know what I did is in fact, okay. It's
Are they on Facebook or no?
No, and the reason, there is a reason.
That's fine.
Okay. Let me see here. Here we go. Okay. We don't need sound, so I don't care about that. All right. Okay. I apologize for what I did is I sent it to you, Diane, because I wanted.
You sent it to me by email?
I did. Do you want it? Maybe you could do this more skillfully than I am. You see all these ones?
I do. Wow, there's a whole.
Wait, here,
bunch of
let me move here. Oops. Okay. So there's a whole slew of them. The challenge is that some of them, have products that are the prices aren't correct, blah, 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 blah. So,
Okay, well, we don't want to feature those. So you guys, on the top
I know.
director, we just ran out of time tonight. So on the top director feed, they were going to post some new ones. But what I would do is Lori and I will go through these after the meeting, and any that are current, I will post. But you guys could do, so this is the kind of thing you got to be careful of. You cannot put this on your public page. You can put this on your VIP page. But like, here's, I'm clicking on yours going, Lori, why is it not working? Never mind.
Okay, here. Do you want to pull yours up so you can click on it?
Whatever. All right. So you guys we've got all these. So we could look at this. So here's mix and mask, charcoal mask, moisture gel mask, and applicator. Doesn't even have a price on it. Memorial Day sale.
Maybe it got cut off.
No, that's fine. But you could do anything you want with this. And again, you guys don't have to do stuff, but you could do specials all weekend. You could do something on Friday, something on Saturday, something on Sunday, something on Monday. 4 eyeshadows of your choice, Memorial Day sale. And you could just put a price in here. Summer roll-up bag. So that's the 23rd through the 31st. Pocket one. See, but we you can't use this one. We don't sell any of this product anymore.
Yeah. So
And-
that's why I didn't want to post them. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is really old too. All right, so you guys, this is 2014. We will post new ones. We were trying to gather as many ideas as we could. Here's
I'm
4.
just giving you options. You can make your own.
Yeah. Well, I've also had people do, so Memorial Day this year falls on what day of the week? I mean, what day is the Memorial Day? It's the 27th?
Real one or the weekend?
What you can do is you can say, in honor of Memorial Day, May 27th, all of these items are $27. And you could pick something that's like satin hands on Memorial Day only is 27 instead of 38.
That's a great idea.
So you could sell stuff that is, I would say, in the $30 to $35 range. You could sell it for 27. So on the day of Memorial Day, you could do a combo. You could do like a micellar water and eye maker remover is 28, so they'd save $1. But you could pick other things and you could, have them be for $27.
So if it has a price on it, it cannot go on your Facebook page, but it can go on your VIP page.
Well, like this can't go. I mean, if you're saying Memorial Day sale, I guess you could put on here, log into my VIP page to see the special deal. So
Right.
you could do that. And
Just text them to your people.
Yeah, why not text them?
Text them or email because, yeah, chances of anybody, if we
Now,
all do the same thing on Facebook, then it doesn't go anywhere.
right. So this one says shop with me online to receive 15% off any purchase of $25 or more. Now that cannot go on your public page. That has to go on your VIP page, but there's nothing wrong with that picture. You could absolutely. Well,
You can
that's
steal the
big, but
picture.
yeah, but you could still use that. And you could do something like buy any red lipstick, get the second lipstick at 40% off, get a second red at 40% off. Blue eyeliners are in, so you could do eyeliner, lip liner.
Speaking of lip liners, did everybody get, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
is
was
it-
just gonna, that's perfect timing,
Okay.
Lori. We're just gonna go ahead, Lori, get the big news.
Well, I didn't know if consultants got notification that.
Did you guys all know that as of tomorrow, all the lip liners are back in stock? Finally, and they said there's no limits, so they better be prepared. So if you guys want, I would do a 5 and 5 on lips. That would be the first one I do. And I might do satin lips. I might do lip liners and literally fan out every color of lip liner. You all deserve every color, at least 4 or 5 colors. So fan them all out on the camera and say, gee, which one am I going to try? And then you could do satin lips, you could do lip liner, you could do the lipstick, you could do lip gloss. I mean, there's all kinds of things you could do for 5 and 5 on lips. But Memorial Day is one of those things where you can have some fun with that. Okay, Lori, is there anything else you want to share about Memorial Day?
Um, I think not.
Okay. So when we were talking about following up with PCP, another great idea would be, so let's say you guys are all my PCP customers and I text you, did you get it? Like the picture of the thing, did you get it? And then it might be, did you try the sample? And Jen is like, I didn't know there was a sample. I go, oh, Jen, there's a sample on page 7. Then I'm going to text Jen and say, Jen, this Friday, could you give me 5 minutes on Friday to watch a special 5 products in 5-minute presentation? Or could you set aside 10 minutes? It will take less than 10 minutes, but it's 5 products in 5 minutes. Would you be available on Friday? And let's say she says yes. And I check Kim and Kim goes, well, I can be on. And Cecile goes, well, I can't, but I'm going to be driving to Tahoe, but can you send me the recording? Sure. Because anybody that's on, I will give those special prices to. So what if you guys called customers and after asking them those great questions we came up with, like, is there anything you'd love to have or whatever, you said, by the way, I'm doing a 5 and 5 special with 5 new products that are in the lookbook. Could you jump on and be one of my 5 and 5? It takes less than 10 minutes because you want to probably, chat and say hi and that kind of thing. 5 products in 5 minutes. Would you jump on and be a part of that for me? So what happens if you had 8 or 9 customers that just got your lookbook that haven't even ordered anything yet? I'll jump on a 5 and 5. And you feature like mine, which was 6 products in 6 minutes because I wanted to throw the pedicure kit in there, even though the pedicure kit's not in the lookbook. We all have them in our inventory. So if you guys did that, how many people could you get on? And then of course you can record it. And if you recorded it or streamed it live on your Facebook page, your other customers can see it. So you would have, and then if you recorded it, right? You did it on Zoom and you recorded it because it's under 40 minutes. You all have a free Zoom account. Then you could send it. So if I get a hold of Cecile and she goes, well, I can't watch it, but can you send me the recording? Sure. As soon as I'm done doing it, I'll send you the recording. Now I've got Cecile asking me for the recording. You guys could all have, I bet you, close to $1,000 week just reaching out. Now, Carrie, I know you could. Some of you guys who have a good customer base, but even the newbies like Cecile, Jen, even some of you guys that don't have a big clientele yet, Shalane, you guys could still have a phenomenal week with follow-up. But keep in mind, it's putting product on faces. That's our job. That's our number. That's the one thing that we were hired the most for. So let me ask you guys a question because I want to take a little poll. So I sent out a group text. Some of you may have already gotten it. Some of you may not have. And if you didn't, you'll get it tonight when we're done. But we are doing, starting tomorrow, a new thing called the 21-day challenge. And so every day for 21 days straight, you will get a text. It will have a little challenge in it and some inspiration. The accountability is you have to text me back every day. You choose not to participate. That's totally up to you. but it will be for 21 days straight. And then as soon as it's over, we're going to do another one for 21 days straight. And that one will end on July 1st. So yes, I'll even send you a quick text on Sunday, but some of the days, especially if it's a holiday or whatever, are going to be easy, fun things, but it is accountability. So if you did not get the text from me and text me back, I'm all in, then let me know if you're all in, and I'm happy to include you in that. And it starts tomorrow. And it's just about, sometimes we just need, I feel like sometimes we're like squirrels, we're like all over the place, and sometimes we just need the laser focus of, what do I need? What's the most important thing for me to do today? So I watched an interesting podcast this morning, and it was on 10 skills that'll help you manage your time and help you be more effective. And I was working out, so I thought, I'll watch this. So I watched it, and it had 10 different skills. So you can't do all 10 of these, but because they're all different. So one is called time blocking. And are any of you familiar with time blocking? Okay, so time blocking is one of those things where if you typically make a to-do list, so let me show you. So like if you typically make your to-do list, it looks like my disastrous to-do list. And every day I try to pull things off of here. Sometimes stuff happens. Anybody have stuff happen? And you go from being laser focused to now you're chasing the cat or whatever. And so what I found is that sometimes by the end of the day, I didn't get what I needed to get done. Anybody had a day like that, or am I the only one?
No.
So what I found is if I time block, so like today I said, okay, from 11 to 12, I'm calling consultants that are no longer active to see how I can support them and help them. Do they know the lookbook's out? Do they know new product is out? They haven't ordered in more than 6 months. And so I literally I shot a video because I kept leaving the same message, but sometimes voicemails don't go through. So I made a video and I sent it out to like, I don't know, like 40 people. And I just so I did that whole hour power blitz. At 12 o'clock, I stopped, like 12:02, I stopped, took about a 10-minute break for lunch. And then at 12:15 to 1:15, I thought, okay, who do I want on my team? Total different mindset. I'm thinking, who have I facialed? So I pulled out my folder. This has got my most recent prospects all up here at the top. The ones in orange I've already recruited, but these are the people that are really like on my hot list right now. They've recently facialed, recently bought product. I think they'd be amazing. And so I'm thinking, okay, what do I need to do with, like Donna, what do I need? What's the next step with Donna? What do I need to do with Lexi? Lexi's not near me. She's back east. I need to reach out to her and say, how's the job hunt going? Did you ever watch the video I sent you? Blah, blah, blah. Then I'm thinking, okay, Elizabeth, what do I need to do to get, what's the next? So literally for a whole hour, I was like, okay, what about her? What about her? What do I need to do with her? Send her a video. I sent her a video. Does she have her 4 questions? When? So then I started texting them. When today can I get your 4 questions? When can I hear from you? And I did that for a whole hour, and it ran about 15 minutes over because I was on the phone with somebody that I was trying to close. So then at 1:30, I thought, okay, now what's my next block?
I'm sorry, what's 4 questions?
Oh, once I send them the video about Mary Kay turning 60, the company turning 60, I asked them to come up with any 4 questions they could ask me about being an entrepreneur. I said, like, if you were thinking in the back of your mind, this is what I said to her. So I said, if you were thinking in the back of your mind, you know what? I'm actually really interested in doing Mary Kay. However, I have a couple questions. Like, what's the monthly minimum? How do I get trained? Is there social media involved? How do they help me? Like those kind of questions. You can ask me anything you want, any 4 questions you want. And so that's what I have them do is I have them prepare 4 questions. I've done that with Shalane several times. I don't know, Cecile, if we did one yet or not, but I love doing those because, and it's interesting, if they've done another direct selling business, they ask totally different questions than if they've never done a side hustle. One of the gals, Shalane, and I did, she was asking me questions and I said, this should be a training video because no one's asked me these questions.
Wow.
Like I was telling Shalane, I go, this is really like unreal. So time blocking is one of the things they talked about, but they also talked about another thing that's called one elephant. And the one elephant concept is, what is the one elephant in the room? What is the one big thing that's going to have the biggest impact on the result of your day? Well, if I really want to add a team member, then I would say my number one most important thing to do is who is on the fence, who needs to be given a video, who needs to be followed up with, who even knows that they're in here. A couple of these people don't even know they're on my folder, which is not a good sign because I want them on my team. They don't know I want them on my team. So then it's how am I going to convey that message? And to the people yesterday at my parties, I said to the mom and Helika, I said, I don't normally do this, but have you ever thought of side hustle? Now this is while I'm facialing her and her daughter and a friend of theirs. I said, I don't I don't normally do this, but I'm curious. I said, you're bilingual, right? And she said, I am. And I said, have you ever thought about doing this? And I said, before you give me an answer, can I tell you why I'm asking? I said, because I have Spanish leads and I'm looking for someone who speaks Spanish. I need somebody here local I can give leads to. And I said, I think when you hear our discount, I think you're going to fall over. And she's like, really? So that's how I preface it. But again, so this thing called one elephant is in the morning, you say to yourself, if I was leaving the country for a month and I had to only get one thing done before I run to the airport, and that's packing is not one of the choices. What's the one Mary Kay thing I need to do in order to have an impact on my day? Does that sort of make sense? And a lot of these little leadership things all help with procrastination too. If you are somebody who, and they actually had a thing called like, I think it was called Stop It. And it has like a red stop sign. And it says, whatever it is that you're procrastinating about, do that the first thing in the morning. They say, do the hardest thing the first hour you get up. So that's what Mary Kay used to say to us. From 8:30 to 9:30, your number one priority is to book a party every single day. Can you guys imagine if you booked one party every day, 5 days a week? Carrie McCurdy, totally up putting you on the spot. How long, if I said to you, on your mark, get set, go, book a party, how long do you think it would take for you to get on the phone and book a party? How fast could you book a party?
Probably an hour.
Okay.
Just
Sandy
depends
Muller,
on
if I
who-
called you and said, you've got to book a party, how long would it take you to book a party? I don't care if you have to call your best friend, your mom, your sister, whoever.
Probably by day's end, I'd have one. I could have one.
Okay. You guys might be making this a little harder than you think. This is like, oh my God, I'm in a challenge. Jen, here's the deal. I need you to book a party and I'm going to make it so worth your while. You're going to just flip. I'm going to give you I never do this, $150 shopping spree at half off if you can have 3 people over. Could you make that happen for me? I'm in a relay race. I got to book a party and then I have to go tag somebody else. Is that possible? Could you do that? Would you be excited to get $150 of anything you wanted half off? Okay, good. Let's set a tentative date. How is Friday better? Like, you guys, seriously, this is you call passion in your voice. It's what's going to get them to say yes. And it's all in how we say it. Well, you know, I'm in this challenge and I was kind of hoping maybe you could do this because no one's booking a party for me and I really need to get one booked. And will you do this as a favor? It's just like, oh my God, we sound like we're pulling teeth. And if Jen goes, well, I don't know, Diane, I just moved and my house isn't settled. I said, okay, we could do it virtual. But I said, Jen, I don't want to beg you and I don't want to chase you. Do you want to think about it? Because I'm going to go offer it to someone else. But do you want to think about it? Do you want to jump on it? Tell me what you're thinking. And trust me, when you try to take it away, she'll go, no, 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 I can do it. I just don't know. And it's okay. Well,
figure it out.
yeah, they'll figure it out. For $150 half off, they'll figure it out. I mean, that's a big shopping spree, you guys. 150 at half off for just having 3 people around a table.
And a party.
Hmm?
And a party.
So that's the one thing I was going to mention to you guys is that, so what is the one, if you're, would you guys agree if you're excited, they're excited?
Yeah.
So what happens sometimes we go to seminar, right? We hear an idea, we come home and we implement the idea and everybody says yes all of a sudden. We're like, that was so magical. No, you were excited, you were passionate and you put yourself out there. That's what was magical, right?
I need to ask a question. You said something about stop it. What is the stop it
So the
plan?
stop it leadership style was how the one thing that we need to do, we just want to quit procrastinating. So let's say your thing that you're procrastinating is booking. Let's just say you don't want to do booking calls. Okay. Then the stop it thing is that you identify that booking calls is your procrastination thing. And so you set aside the first hour of every day to do whatever that task is. So let's say you don't like making customer calls. You're scared to call your customers. You don't want to talk to them because you don't know what they're going to say. And so you send out the lookbook and you're just praying they all call you. So the elephant in the room or the stop it thing for procrastinating is 1 hour customer calls a day. Just 1 hour, do 9 to 10. Even if you get all voicemails, because every woman checks her phone on her lunch break. No big deal. Does that make sense?
Okay, I don't know. I don't understand why they call it stop it. They should call it go it. But anyway, never mind.
Well, what they're saying is stop procrastinating is what they're trying
Oh,
to
I
say.
see.
If you
Okay.
made it your priority. And so what happens is, especially if you don't do it first thing in the morning, you might go, well, I'll do it after I work out and I grocery shop. Well, then the cat throws up on the carpet and something comes up. But if it's the very first thing you do every single day, and that's what Mary Kay literally used to tell us to do, is get a booking a day.
Mhm. And I just want to share that I heard a speaker, and she was one of the winners at career conference, and she and her group, they're in a challenge to book 2 a day. And if they're in that group, if they don't get their ones booked, they have to pay $1. And then at the end of whatever time they designate, then whoever has the most bookings gets the money. And I thought,
Well,
oh,
it's
that might be a
funny
bit
you should
severe.
mention. It's funny you should mention that, Lori. So I'm gonna write down everybody's name. Kim, Sandy, Lenore,
Take a screenshot of the participants.
Jen. No, I'm gonna have to write this down. Carrie, Connie, Cecile,
Kim's cat.
Elaine, and Magda. Of course, somebody just jumped off. That's too funny. All right.
Lenore. Lenore.
Oh, did she? Okay. So what I'm going to do is, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 of you. Well, we'll get Lenore back on here. I'm sure she'll jump back on. So I want to challenge you guys. I was going to break you guys into teams, but I think it's going to be a lot more fun if we do it as one big team. Okay. So Lori and I are here for inspiration. We're here if you guys get stuck or if you guys are going to text. But I'm just going to, I'm going to go with the new people. Shalane, pick a number between 1 and 9.
7.
Cecile, pick a number between 1 and 9, and it can't be 7.
5.
Okay. Kim, pick a number between 1 and 9. It can't be 5 and 7.
3.
Okay. And then Magda, I know you are not even in our state. So you're in Arizona. Magda, how are you, by the way?
Good, thank you.
Good. Good to hear your voice. What number do you want to be between 1 and 9?
4.
4. Okay. And I'm going to assign the rest of you numbers because you're all seasoned. So, Carrie McCurdy, since you are our DIQ, you're going to be number 1. She's like, great, Diane. Gotta love that. Okay. Lenore, I'm going to make you number 2.
Whoops, she was in and now she went. I'll tell her that she's 2.
You tell her that she's 2. Kim, you're 3. So you guys write this down. So Carrie's number 1. Lenore, you're number 2. Kim, you're number 3. Magda is 4. Cecile is 5. Jen is 6. Sandy is 7. Oh, no, sorry. Shalane is 7. Sandy is 8. Connie is 9. Okay. Do you all know what number you are? Do you know who the person ahead of you is and the person behind you? Okay. All right. So again, Carrie's 1. So here's how this is going to work. You guys, I have enough price. You guys can all see I'm at my new house, right? This is my office. It's half the size of my old office. So I'm selling all my old furniture. These are Billy bookcases from IKEA, whatever. They hold a lot of stuff and they mount to the wall. I have enough prizes. I could quit Mary Kay and become a vendor. I have that many prizes. So I would love nothing more than to mail out 9 prizes. So here's how you win a prize. You book a party to be held in the next 2 weeks. So it has to be held between May, jot this down, May 22nd and let's do
2 weeks.
June 5th. So between May 22nd and June 5th, it doesn't matter whether it's virtual. It doesn't matter if it's in person. It has to be a total of 3 people, a hostess plus 2, you plus 2. You got it? So Carrie McCurdy, you're going to book a party to be held between May 22nd and June 5th. If you already have one booked, you got to book another one. The second you book it, Carrie, you are going to text Lenore. and we'll give you their phone numbers. You're going to
Yes.
text Lenore and tag Lenore. Now, Lenore, if she's smart, she's going to already have one already all booked. So when Carrie tags her, Lenore can immediately turn around and tag number 3, which is Kim. So you don't want to wait until you get tagged, because we only got till Friday to get this done. So we got Wednesday through, we got 3 days for none of you guys to each book one party. You all can do this. And Lori, you and I are in the challenge too. Lori, you need to get one party booked tomorrow. And I do too. Okay. One, like one each, and then
Nice.
we'll do one the next day. So Carrie's going to go first. Then she's going to text Lenore. Lenore, you're second. Kim, you're third. Then Kim, as soon as you book, you're going to text Magda. Magda, who's now jumped off, but that's okay. I'll work on Magda. Magda speaks Spanish, but she speaks plenty of English. Magda's going to text you, Cecile. Cecile, you want to already have a party booked. So if you already have one booked, that doesn't count. I'm talking about parties starting as soon as we get done with the meeting. Cecile, as soon as you book, you text Jen. Jen, I know you. You'll already have yours booked and ready to tag the next person. So Jen, you're going to tag number 7, which is Shalane. Shalane, as soon as you'll have one already booked, you're going to tag Sandy, and Sandy, you're going to tag Connie. And Connie, I'm going to happily await for your text saying, I know it's coming. I know it's coming. And Connie's going to text me and say, the team is done. Like we all are done. Now, here's the deal, you guys, especially those of you who are lower on the, like Shalane, Sandy, those of you guys are like 7, 8, 9. Do not wait and try to figure out who's not doing something. So I can put you guys in a group text if you want. Why are you guys laughing?
Don't figure out who's not doing something.
No, I didn't mean it. Okay, that came out wrong. Sorry. No, I guess. No, what I meant is don't wait to try to figure out, like, has she done it? Has she done it? Has she done it? Because Lori and I will be on there. I'll put you guys in a group text that'll just say, we got this. We got this. So now if one of you's got a relative and you're thinking, you know what, my sister or my cousin hasn't booked a party for me in over a year, she owes me, call her and say, look, I'm in a relay. We all
there you go.
guys, I don't want to let the team down. I need you to book a party. You can have it at my house, but it has to be at least you. I would say you plus 3. It doesn't know, it has to be her plus 2, but you could do you plus 3. Offer her whatever you want. Does anybody have an incentive in mind? Carrie McCurdy, I'm curious. What are you going to offer your hostess to book a party with you?
Well, I usually give them a shopping spree.
Okay,
It
of a certain
depends.
dollar amount, or?
Yeah, usually it's 100 for 50 or 150 for 75, depending on
Okay.
how many people they get.
Okay. I even heard, I heard a gal today say that they could have 1 half price item for every friend they have. So they get 1 half price item
great.
with 1 friend, two friends,
Really
up to
good.
5 friends and 50%
I like
off.
that one.
I'm
Yeah.
like, so, okay, Kim, yeah.
I need Magna's phone number.
Yeah, I'll text you guys everybody's phone
Okay.
numbers, the person ahead of you and
Yeah.
the person behind you. So you can cheer them on. So Kim will be saying to Magda, hurry up and get something booked. I'm ready. Or you, as soon as you're done. And then Cecile can tag Magda and say, Magda, you got this, man. Keep going. Let's get this done. Okay, so it could be a virtual party, in-person party. I really want product on faces. So if it's going to be virtual, I want you guys to send out some samples. And this will be, you can let them know, say I'm in a relay race and we're all going to go to Mary Kay jail if I don't get a party booked. No, okay. But you guys can also, you know, implement this in with the Memorial Day sales too, if you've got some selling ideas you want to do. Okay. All right. Anybody have a quick idea on how they're going to start their booking? You know what I might do? I'm going to text about 25 of my customers tonight because it's early enough still, the picture of me holding the lookbook. And I'm going to see who responds really fast, who's excited. Like, hey, did you get the book? Are you excited? And if they sound excited, I might just try right there on the spot to book them and say, you know what? I'm in a booking relay. How would you like to get a half off shopping spree or a half off item for every one of your friends that you have over, up to 5 people for 50% off? Because then you know what? She's going to find 5 friends. She's going to find 5 friends to get 50% off.
Can we figure out what the prize is?
Oh,
Because
I have so
we wanna
if you
know.
guys- so
Oh.
so here's what your choices are going to be. It's
Yeah.
either going to be a practical thing like a section 2 samples stuff from Court of Achievers, or jewelry. Those are your 2 choices, jewelry
Okay,
or
that's good.
practical. And so then I'll put it in the mail to you. And so trust me, you guys, you will die when you see what you get, because you're going to go, really? She gave us this for doing a booking relay? Okay, so just in closing, I do need to make sure though that you guys will let me know if you want to be in the 21-day blitz. If you did not get the text, check your phone, because most of you should have already gotten it. It starts tomorrow. And it's
So
just, it's
that's
gonna be
different
fun.
than the relay, as you're saying.
Oh, this is just a booking relay. You got, honestly, you guys, I think by tomorrow night that Connie should be texting me. That's how easy I think this is. I think Connie
Okay.
should be texting me by tomorrow night saying we're done,
Okay.
right? Jen Goss, you already have somebody in mind you're gonna call? Kim, how about you?
I have a
Cecile,
group,
I
I have a
think
group of women who buy specific skincare and they're on a fixed income. And so I'm gonna have them try the new stuff because something is better than nothing. And some of them just use water.
Oh,
well, in the Miracle set's not that much. It's 116, and if she got it at half off, then we're talking under $60.
And they have to
Yeah.
go out and get friends.
Customers would be better.
Exactly. Now,
Well,
Cecile, you had a
well,
lady at your
They're
kickoff
going
party.
to become your customers.
There you go. Cecile, you had a gal at your kickoff party that talked about maybe wanting to book a party, but I don't think she ever booked one.
With Diane, I'm gonna try to come back around to her because I told her that I wanted her daughter. Her daughter is around the same age as my middle daughter. So it's like 22. And she mentioned that her daughter was looking for a job for summer. And I said, oh my God, Diane, you need to, her name's also Diane. I told her, I said, you need to come on this meeting. And I'm trying to come around to her objection because her objection is, she wants her daughter to be a little more financially set. She wants her to get a job first before thinking about it, because if she starts Mary Kay right now, she'll spend all her money on that rather than finding a job, getting the products for herself rather than actually doing it as a business. Because her
So
daughter's
I
really
would, I would
into,
have the daughter hostess a party then, so you can give her everything at half off, and then
yeah, I think that's really is a good idea. I think I have to go back to her and say, hey, if she really likes all this stuff, then, and she does have a lot of friends. Her daughter is very social. So
Ah,
it's one of my people that I will be texting either tonight or tomorrow.
okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna text each one of you guys. I'm pretty sure I have everyone's phone numbers. Lenore, can you put in the chat your cell number, babe?
I
'Cause don't
can
have
send
anymore.
it to you.
And Sandy Moeller, I'm pretty sure I have yours, don't I? Yeah, all
I
right.
can-
So what I will do is I will text you the person in front of you and the person behind you, so that you can encourage the one that's in front of you and you can text the one who's behind you. I'm honestly thinking you guys will be done by Thursday, or maybe even tomorrow night.
Tomorrow.
So everybody pretend you're number one. Let's just do that. Everybody pretend you're number one. And so that when Carrie's done, it's like literally tag, 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 tag,
And
tag.
it's all depends on you.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
So in closing, really quick, I want to share. Oh, go ahead, Lori.
No, I think you're going to do it tomorrow and Thursday.
That's exactly what I was going to do. So tomorrow
you.
we have a very special event. These are the 8 items that are approved that have got the Good Housekeeping seal of approval. Like the repair set is one of them. Our vitamin C serum is another one. Hydrogel eye patches have the Good Housekeeping seal of approval. So we're going to be sharing 8 products.
The new time-wise set does too.
Correct. And Janice is going to be giving away we're going to be giving away for Janice 4 Kate Spade items and free product. So you guys, this could be a perfect thing if you text somebody tonight or you talk to them and say, hey, I need 3 people on for a virtual event. Would you be a virtual model for me tomorrow? All you got to do is type in the chat that you're my guest. But you guys, this is a way to make money. My new team member had 3 people on last week and she sold over $200, and that literally helped her finish her order.
Will that count, Diane?
Huh?
Will that count as a booking?
No.
Oh.
No, I said book a party. Good Lord. All right. And this is also in Espanol. And then for our thing, Jen Bessiker. And you guys know Jen Bessiker
Oh,
was a mommy at 14, had another baby at 17. I mean, she just worked her butt off and just 3 kids before she was 19 years old. And oof, crazy, but amazing, amazing story. And so this is a great opportunity for all of us to have people on to hear more about how Mary Kay works. Jen Bessiker's she's got a great story. And that's on Thursday. Now, you guys, for next week, please note the date changed. Let me scroll down here to find the flyer. I'll repost it. Hold on. Oh my God, it's so many birthdays. Okay, so the date changed. Nope. Well, it all got, okay, here it is right here. Turn back time.
Oh,
This
there you go.
changed to Thursday. So there is not a sharing event next week. Lance and all the science behind the clinical solutions is on Thursday next week. There is no event on Wednesday. So please make sure you could offer that as a skincare class night. The party that you booked tonight could be done next Wednesday because the turn back time is on Thursday. Okay.
And can I just say that we may not have a quote live sharing event, but all the people that have spoken are available on Janice's YouTube.
Yep.
You can use any of them.
Yep.
So pick one that that you think would resonate with the person.
And you guys, and look at all these are all, and the same thing on boards. So boards, you guys, Facebook is where all the recognition is for the unit. There's Carrie earning her bracelet, and we all of these people, these are all birthdays and everything. This is great to have all these in here, but the recognition is on here, but all the other stuff is all on boards, because boards, there's no place really for recognition. And by the way, you guys, if you get your 300 in by the 15th, you get a digital prize every single month. And this is all editable stuff ready for you to use on your VIP pages. I pay this woman every month to create these for us. So all of these people did a $300 order by the 15th, and they all got the digital prize. So please make sure that your orders, that the way you order, you're getting 300 in by the 15th, so you can get that gift every month, because those digital prizes are super, super fun. Okay. All right, you guys. So the booking relay is on. I'm sure Carrie's probably in the other room right now booking a party. Anyway, congratulations, Carrie, on month 3 of DIQ that she's working on. You survived your final fourth kid's wedding. And so I'm sure that your household will be normal again, right? All right, you guys. Carrie's like, no, my house is never normal. Her house is always the zoo. Well, you got 13 grandkids, so there's always the door of kids going one way or the other. Last thing really quick is if you have chemo care packages, and thank you, Kim, for your very thoughtful note. Kim included in her chemo care packages this card that has inspiration on the front and on the back. She said, when you feel up to it, call me for a hydrating facial. I care about you. And then she put her name and her phone number, and I go, oh, that is so sweet. So I stole your idea, Kim. Thank you for that. I should send it to Carrie. I finally got a hold of the big wig lady. I'm meeting her on Thursday to deliver all of these to John Muir. So if you've got chemo care packages that you're donating to John Muir, please reach out to me, because I need to connect with you to get them all so I can take them all to John Muir. Or you can meet me at John Muir on Thursday if you want to. All right, you guys, booking relay, get it going. And Carrie, you need to reach out to Lenore afterwards. And Lenore, you need to reach out to Kim. Okay? On your marks, get set, go.
Go.
Woo!
Woo. All right, Lori, you have until tomorrow noon. Book a party. Me too.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.